Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here on this Money Making Monday with the Pick Dogs Morning Show. Me and franchise player Chris Ruffalo got y'all today. Man, we got a lot to talk about, man. First two rounds of the NCAA tournament are in the books. Um, Today we got some CBI, some NIT action, some NBA, some NHL. So we'll talk about it all across the land of sports, but you know, what a weekend it's been, man. What a week it was for me. I'm still kind of in recovery mode. But Chris, what's happening, brother? How you doing?
Yeah, that's going to be me. I think tomorrow is going to be recovery mode. Yeah, I get back tomorrow late tonight. But yeah, like you said, it was a heck of a week last week. We started with the celebration of life, which just seems like it was yesterday. We had all of our fun watching the games. Some upsets, but also no mid-major teams for the first time since, or I think is it the 64 or 68 team era? I don't know which one it is, but first year where no mid-majors the uh, made the Sweet 16. A lot of chalk, but there's been a couple of underdogs that have made it through. Um, Most notably Arkansas. They've made it through, and I really think that they have a shot. I think Jay could be onto something. A lot of people were critical of the prediction, myself included, early on, but I'll admit it, they're legit, and I think it's going to be an interesting Sweet 16 for sure.
Yes, it will be, man. Yes, it will be. I gotta ask you, travel? No travel? Do you call it? Do you not call it? Crap five? What you think?
Now you know what. Now everybody knows why I was pissed off about Maryland, because I'm like, oh, they decided to show up and blow out Grand Canyon, and then when I was like, oh, you know what, they should beat up on Colorado State. They were playing from behind almost the entire game, but you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. If you call it there, you'd be like, oh my god, why'd you call it there? It was always going to be overanalyzed. They didn't call it. They kept the whistle in the pocket. And he made the shot. It's one of those things, though. It's like if he doesn't make the shot, you don't. It's not even. It's not even a question. So I don't know. To me, it's play on. We saw too many games this weekend where there were. Um, the whistles just came out too much. So I'm glad that they sort of let the players decide it. But I can understand why people wouldn't be happy about it if you were on Colorado State money line, anyways.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm kind of with you where it's like I travel, but I even if I'm the ref, I don't know if I call it. You almost can't call it in that moment, And in real time, I don't know how many of y'all really caught that. You know what I mean? Because it was quick. It was a gather. In the NBA, that's clean, but in college hoops, by rule, that's a travel. So I probably wouldn't have called it. I wouldn't have called it. I'm not mad at the no call. I'm hurting for Colorado State though. I'm hurting for them boys. I'm hurting for them. That's all. Shout out Crap Auto. Shout out to Maryland Terps, man. Moving on to the Sweet 16. Continue dancing. But yeah, man, my dark horse that I've been telling y'all about all season, them Calipari boys, here we are. Here the fuck we are, man. And I think they still got a chance to. I think the Magic can still got a chance to keep rolling. It's gonna be a good game against Tech. It's gonna be a great game against Tech. I can't wait for it. Thursday. I think it's Thursday, but yeah, we got some really good matchups on coming up in the Sweet 16, where it's like I think the first part of the tournament was kind of chalky. There were some good games, but I think it's just setting up for the later tournament to be magical. So I see a lot of people hating on the tournament. As a basketball lover, I loved it. I get the argument for some saying NIL ruined college basketball. all the mid majors pretty much getting their talent struck from them. So we probably won't see too many more mid majors go on runs. I get that. But it is what it is, man. It be what it be sometimes. So I want to see the best play the best. That's what I want to see. And I think that's what we're about to get ready to see. And that's kind of what we've seen. So that's where I am. Hell of a tournament so far, and I can't wait for it to continue.
Yeah,
What's been
I think
the moment of the tournament?
I honestly think it might have been that crab 5 buzzer beater. To me, I mean, there were other moments where it was like there were a couple posters, there were a couple big defensive plays, but it's like outside of that, I mean, the buzzer beater for Maryland was sort of the first real, at least the first real, late game moment that you kind of go back to. But yes, to me, I don't know. Yeah, I'm with you on the NIL kind of, being what it is now. I mean, that's sort of the new era that we're walking into. But at the same time, I thought there were going to be at least a couple more mid majors. I kind of wanted to see a few more upsets. Just that's kind of what I live for with March Madness is the upsets. So, yeah, it didn't prove to be that way this year, but you know what? It's okay. It's each tournament is different, and that's kind of what we sign up for.
Yes, sir. Fair enough, man. Baseball starting this week. You ready for that, grind?
Oh, well, yeah, I'm ready for baseball season to start up because that just kind of means that everything else is going to start to slow down a little bit, get a little bit of a break, but it's still something we're just going to have to prep for every day. We're going to be looking at it every day, and just sort of figuring out who went where. And I think I'm still going to be looking at that today. I'm probably going to be doing my MLB, my first MLB articles of the season when I'm on the plane. But yeah, it's going to be interesting for sure. There's teams that can definitely make some moves this season. Teams that can definitely, make the jump. But right now, it just feels like the Dodgers are nothing right now. But we'll see. Still, we haven't even started the season yet. A lot of stuff can go down.
Yep. I spent $800 this morning.
Oh boy.
No. I
spent on whose jersey?
Neither. I spent $800 on 3 tickets. 3 tickets to opening day.
Nice. Yeah. It was I knew it was either going to be tickets or a jersey.
Yeah. So I'll be in that building 3:00, man, on Thursday when we get ready to kick the crap out of Boston Red Sox and get ready to beat the Dodgers in the World Series and prove we're the best team in baseball. Corey Seager is going to be the MVP of the league in the American League, and then he's going to win his 3rd American League MVP in the World Series. Or not in American League, but his 3rd MVP in the World Series. Yep.
You're going to do it all with Patrick Corbin.
Man. But nah, in all seriousness, though, I am really excited for baseball. And I am in the building with my dad and my sister on Thursday, so it's going to be fun. Mr. Red Glove Man is on that mound. Eovaldi, the man with the red glove. I'm excited to see DeGrom back in the rotation for my Rangers. It's going to be a good season, man. I think we're going to have a good season. I'm ready to, to attack it. So it's going to be fun. It's not going to be the same without Mitch. That's the only thing. I ain't going to lie. It's not going to be the same without him. Just the daily. Baseball's a grind. And,
we're still gonna have the bets. We're gonna carry them on.
I know. But
it's never gonna be the same, but man, we do what we can.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Man, Money Making Monday, Roof. You ready to do the damn thing?
Yes, sir. Kick the crap out of the books, as you say.
Let's try to do it. We start our day college hoops. Not a whole lot of action today. There is some. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh.
Oh God. that thud. I know that thud all too well when shit decides to hit the fan. All right. Well, I'm not laughing. You guys know how you always have like that one thing where it's like something falls and it's like you feel bad, but it's like you can't help but laugh. That's my life right now. But it's okay. We're gonna get back. Let's see here. We got four. I think we were gonna start with college hoops. It's a very small college hoops card today. Um, is it just CBI? I think it's just CBI on the board. Yeah. So Jacksonville, Incarnate Word, Florida Gulf Coast, and Army, and Cleveland State Queens. These are tricky. It's a lot of teams we don't necessarily pay the most attention to, or at least I, didn't at times. But thing is that I'm just trying to see where does Jacksonville play? Because I think this is pretty much a home game for Jacksonville against Incarnate Word, and this was a Jacksonville team that was 11-3 this season. Let me see here. It's in Daytona Beach, so it's almost a home game. It's a pseudo home game for Jacksonville. But yeah, you got a couple almost home games for a couple of these teams. Florida Gulf Coast. The thing for me though is that Jacksonville, Florida Gulf Coast, they're both rested. And I think with Florida Gulf Coast is that Army's not a team that normally scores 83 points like they did against Elon. And I just think Florida Gulf Coast deals with a bit of a reality check here. I think that Army's going to kind of get back to the struggles that they were having to close out the regular season. And I think that Florida Gulf Coast gets it done. So give me Florida Gulf Coast.
For those wondering, no, I didn't crash out. My little damn dog just ran through all of my cording at the bottom. Just broke a couple, just ripped it out the camera. So that's why I had to switch cameras.
Oh, poor Luca.
It happened in slow motion too. Like I've seen it all happen. That's was like
again, like I said, I'm not laughing at you. I just have been there so many times that you're just like I can relate to it. Oh man.
And he got tangled and ripped it out. So now,
jeez. The dog was like, enough. We can't bet this CB. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I broke one of the cords, bruh. Damn dogs.
As soon as you said that, someone in the comments. Oh man.
But let's see.
He's still cute though.
At least I already shot the jam session and stuff for the day. Everything's already done for the day. So
yeah, okay.
Oh man. But college hoops today was just 3 games?
Yeah, I already started on them. So if you got anything.
In all honesty, I don't have anything, but I will look at it right quick. Incarnate Word, Jacksonville, Army, Florida Gulf Coast, and Queens, Cleveland State. I don't think I put $1 on any one of these teams all season long. I don't think I've watched a game of any of these teams all season long. I'm kind of feeling some plus money. Word up. The game's starting about 30 minutes. Get the early juices flowing. That's probably where I would be, y'all. This is not professional gambling advice stuff for me, though. This is just telling you what I would do in betting these college games. Looking through their schedule, I lost by 2 to McNeese. You've seen a little run McNeese was on or went on in the tournament. Yeah, I think I'm rocking with Word up in this one. What you taking that game?
I didn't take that one. I took Florida Gulf Coast. The only thing is for me with those first 2 games is that they're both almost home games for Florida Gulf Coast and Jacksonville. See something here. Let's see how far they are. Give me a sec. It's a nice arena that it's in, I can tell you that much.
Yeah, I'm just not in love with college hoops today. I'm just being real with y'all. Like, I don't have any money on it right now, but it looks like I'm gonna talk myself on to putting a couple of bucks on Word up. Word up.
Yeah, the Jacksonville's a lot closer. They're about an hour and a half from the arena, where Florida Gulf Coast is about a 4-hour drive. It is a really tough card today, though. Really tough.
No, yeah, it's tough. I'm gonna let you.
This is like don't get me wrong. I have a premium on today's card, but it's like don't force it if you don't have to.
Fair enough. Let's get on over to the NHL. Small card over there too, man. Canucks, Devils, Blue Jackets, Islanders. The Wild versus the best team in hockey, the Dallas Stars, and the Red Wings and the Hockey Club. In hockey today, I'm on the Stars. I'm gonna go. I don't love it. I don't love puck line. I would just go money line, but it's minus 215. The reason I like it, though, the reason I even want to bring it up is because it's a revenge game. The Wild beat us last time we played them in Dallas. So I know the Star is going to be up for this one, ready to avenge that L. The Wild are playing well right now. They've won 3 straight, but they're coming off of an extended homestand. I just played what? How many games was that at home? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It was 7 straight. They're coming off 7 straight home games. So this is their first road game in a minute. I think the Stars beat them up. Hockey Club. I think the line in the Hockey Club game tell you what you need to know. They're playing well. They've won 3 of 4, while Detroit's lost 3 of 4. Hockey Club already beat Detroit recently. Earlier this month, on the 6th, 4-2 in Detroit. I think they beat them this time at home, too. I think the line tells you what you need to know. I think the Hockey Club is sizable favorites for a reason. Give me the Coyotes of Arizona. Now the Utah Yetis, or whatever the fuck they're going to change the name. How you feeling?
I'm going to lean toward the Devils here. Historically, the Devils have owned this matchup. I know Vancouver's on the road here. That's where they've been. They're at their best this season, but against the Devils, the Canucks, 5-16 in the last 21 meetings, 1-8 in the last 9 meetings in New Jersey. I just feel like the Devils are right now the better team. I never thought I'd catch myself saying that earlier this year, but I think that they get the job done on home ice here. Even though they dropped back-to-back home games, the Canucks have dropped back-to-back road games, which is, like I said, where they've been at their best. So give me the Devils at home in this one. And I'm going to take the under in Minnesota-Dallas. Maybe lean towards the Wild plus 1.5. Because, again, I think it's another game where, it could be like a 3-2 win for Dallas. They've played 4 straight overtime games, so part of me wonders if that's going to take a toll on them. But said they're still the better team at home here. So yeah, I just don't want to lay minus 210, and I can't even go after a regulation play. So because of 4 straight overtimes. So give me the plus 1.5 with Minnesota. I think it's a 1-goal win for Dallas.
Do you have your Dallas futures ticket in yet?
I should go put one in before I leave. The odds on it probably aren't very good, but if you want the Dallas Stars to win the cup, I wouldn't have me go and do that.
We clinched something last night. I saw. We clinched last night. Playoffs?
Probably. Yeah, I think it would probably be a playoff spot.
Some cup.
Let's see here. I don't see anything clinched as of yet.
Let me see what it was. Let me see what it was.
The only team that has anything clinched right now is Washington. They've already clinched a playoff spot.
Maybe I'm tripping. I thought I saw we clinched something last night though.
Yeah, I don't know, to be honest. I'm looking. I don't see anything. Excuse me.
Oh, well, we'll be there soon. We will be there soon. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it.
Sleep over it.
Right. Let's head on over to the NBA, man. The National Basketball Association. That's who didn't have a baby card tonight. They got a solid card tonight over there. Let's talk about it. First game up is the Indiana Pacers, laying 2.5 points on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Total 229.5. We got the Washington Wizards, favorites. Can you believe it? Over the Raptors. We got the Lakers laying 3.5 on the Magic. How you feeling?
Oh boy, yeah. That Raptors Wizards game is ugly. I might lean towards the under in that one just because I don't trust the Raptors right now with all the guys that they have sitting. Maybe look at a Raptors team total under like we saw against the Spurs. It's a back-to-back with travel for Toronto. They've scored 89 points in 2 of their last 3 games. I just have no desire to really back the Raptors here, but I also don't have any desire to back the Wizards, even though they're at home here. Just a rough travel schedule for Washington in March. I mean, they've had 8 of their last 9 games have been on the road, and the one home game that they had was like just a one-off home game that they had to go back out on the road for a back-to-back with anyways. So just a lot of miles on the Wizards. I'm gonna take the under 228.5 in that one. I just think that's just a game that if a tree fell in the woods, would anyone care about it? Probably not. So give me the under 228 there. And I'm gonna take the Lakers. I'm gonna lay the 4 against the Magic. I think this is a bounce back spot for the Lakers. Focus up. They're still fighting for a top 4 spot in the West. The Magic are kind of just jostling for position in that Eastern Conference play-in tournament. I'd say they're almost locked in there. The Lakers need to bounce back. They have no excuses for the performance they put up against the Bulls. Gave up 146. Luka was there. LeBron was back. I trust the Lakers more to bounce back more than I trust Orlando, who's had their fair share of inconsistency. So give me the Lakers.
I'm with you on the Lakers. Pretty much everything you said, I agree with. But I just tossed that game. That first game back from an injured player, I feel like it always go like that. It feels like it just always goes like that. So LeBron was back. Everybody hopped on the Lakers. I got that blown out. I was on the Bulls. I even faded the Lakers in that spot. Jay, you never faded the Lakers. Stop lying. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And I had the Bulls in that one. Tonight, though, I'm back on the Lakers. Don't trust Orlando. Just when you think it looked favorable for Orlando this season, they don't do it. They're not the old Magic at home that we have come to know and love. Ultimately, in this game, I just don't think Orlando has the offensive output to keep up with the Lakers. If the Lakers start scoring the ball, it's over with for Orlando. Like the only path for Orlando here is that LeBron and Luka and them just come out and have a terrible offensive game plan, or just have an off night scoring the basketball. Outside of that, like, are we really like two of the best offensive guys of all time? Are we really counting on them to have back-to-back struggling games? Like, I'm just not interested in saying that. So I'm on the Lakers. Don't want to overcomplicate that one. I'm on the Pacers as well. I know the Pacers haven't been trustworthy from an ATS perspective. I get it. I know. I understand. But in that same breath, they have been winning basketball games, and this is basically just a need them to win. I might just go money line Pacers. That's probably how I attack it here. Don't like the spot for Minnesota following the extended homestand. I think they're coming off at least 5 straight home games. Might be a couple more than that. Indiana in this spot, I think, wins this basketball game. So that's the way I'm going in this one. I just don't like the spot for Minnesota. Indiana has been winning games at home. Halliburton has kind of returned back to the all-star level player we know him to be. And I think the Pacers stack a dub here. Keep it on the injury report. Anthony Edwards is on there as well as Mathurin, but I think they both play. And Wizards Raptors, the 1-800-GAMBLER game of the day. Oh, my God. I'm sharp chasing Roof because I'm taking the Wizards. I'm not betting it legitimately. I'm just telling you I would lean towards the Wizards. I think the line tells you what you need to know. Feels to me like the Raptors have just entered outright tank mode. I don't like this extended road trip they're on. I don't like how they got aired out at home in their last one by the Spurs. I know they're the third best ATS team in the NBA. That's what makes it tough. That's why I really don't want to fade them, especially for the Wizards. And the Wizards are in tank mode as well. So it's like, who's to say the Wizards even want to win this game? You feel me? But small lean on Washington. I don't know if I do know I'm not betting the game. I'm not betting it. I'm just telling y'all, if I were to, it would be Washington. Let's keep it rolling, Roof. We got the Brooklyn Nets. Dogs at home now. They were favored earlier this morning. They were laying 1.5 on the team from Dallas. Now the team from Dallas is 2.5-point favorites. We got the Sixers and the Pelicans and the Nuggets and the Bulls. Sixers, Pelicans, over. I rarely give totals, but that's the way I would go in that game. No way in hell I could give you guys a side. I'm not laying 6.5 with New Orleans. I can't, and I won't. And on the flip side, I can't, and I won't grab the points with the worst ATS team in the league, the Sixers. I can't. I think this is going to be an Olay-style defensive game, though. I think, it's going to be a roll the ball out, open gym style game. Everybody trying to get their numbers. Everybody jacking. Everybody having fun, just hooping style game. I'm on the over. No defense whatsoever. Points. I'm on the team from Dallas. I don't love it. I loved it much earlier this morning when they were dogs. Now laying points on the road. Ew. I'm good on the game, honestly. I'm not betting it. So I'm just telling you how my thoughts lean towards the team from Dallas. I don't trust Brooklyn necessarily at home. The game that I do like in this spot, though, is your Chicago Bulls. I'm on that Bulls train, man. I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but the Bulls is balling. The Bulls are playing their best basketball of the season. The Bulls are in better form right now than Denver. And this is a game where I feel like the line tells you everything you need to know. Am I scared as hell fading Denver in Denver where the Nuggets go stupid, dummy, crazy? Yes, I am. I also know that Nikola Jokic is game time decision, could be making his return tonight in this one. I kind of hope he does. If he does, I love the Bulls even more. Kind of where we were talking about LeBron earlier when the Bulls went in there, played the Lakers, LeBron returned. What happened? Bulls aired their ass the fuck out by 20. I kind of got that same eerie feeling tonight about your Chicago Bulls. The Bulls have a lot of teams ain't been rocking with me recently. The Bulls are the one that have. I got to fade Denver in this spot. I hate to say it, but the Bulls are playing better basketball than Denver right now currently. So, give me Chicago. Chris?
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this part of the card is hideous, but I'm with you on the over in 76ers Pelicans, just because both teams have some serious issues defensively, and even though both have been brutal at times, it feels like this is a spot where the offense on both sides can wake up and really put some points on the board against two teams that just play matador defense. The other one I like, I lean towards the Nuggets. I still have a hard time, fading them at home. I think there could be a bit of a letdown in store for the Bulls after such a big win over the Lakers. I know they've been playing some great basketball, so that's why it's not one of my favorite games on the board, but I still just have a hard time fading the Nuggets in Denver. They're one of the best teams in the NBA on the second half of back-to-back. And if Jokic plays, I think the line is going to shoot up. So I'll stick with the Nuggets here, laying the points at home.
Fading your ass. Got the Phoenix Suns laying 3.5 on Milwaukee, and we got Boston laying 3.5 on Sacramento. How you feeling?
Yes, this one's these are tough, but I'm going to stick with the Boston Celtics here. I know Jaylen Brown's out. There's rumblings that Jason Tatum might not play either, but the Boston Celtics are still one of the better teams on the road in the NBA this season. I still have a hard time with the Sacramento Kings, even though the Kings have more to play for here, because I still don't understand how you say that, Zach LaVine is an upgrade over De'Aaron Fox or whatever, that move was supposed to indicate. But yeah, I think the Celtics go on the road, take care of business. Like I said, they're the better team here. That Suns-Bucks game, gives me a lot of pause because pretty sure that line is telling me that Damian and Giannis are both out. And, the Suns are still one of the worst ATS teams in the league, but they've been playing better. And, they're playing with more purpose right now as they're trying to, crash that play-in tournament. Phoenix, 8-2 against the spread in their last 10. Won 3 straight at home. I'll lean towards Phoenix. I'm leaning 3.
I'm going to go the other way on both. I'm taking Milwaukee. I just don't think Phoenix has the front court to stop Giannis. Giannis right now is probable for the game. Lillard is out. Giannis plays, Bucks win. I think that's how I got this one. I don't care. I still don't trust Phoenix from an ATS perspective. And I love that they're over a bucket and a half favorite. I don't know if I go Bucks money line. I'll just be cool and take the 3.5 in my back pocket. Giannis, come on, man. Damn, they ain't got nobody on the front court to stop you, bro. You better get to the rack every fucking time. And I'm expecting the jump shots. The jump shots have been falling from Phoenix. I can't hate on them. I got to call a spade. They're a jump shooting team. When their jump shots are falling, they'll win some games. And they have been falling of recent. But I think a longer team like Milwaukee, a team that'll push up on you, I think them jump shots may not fall tonight. Give me Milwaukee. And I'm on Sacktown, plus the points. I just don't like the spot for Boston. Second leg of a back-to-back with travel. Heading to Sacktown. Sacktown needs it. Sacktown already beat them earlier this season. I think Sacktown does it again. Sacktown is just weird as fuck. Okay, that's just who they are. Beat Cleveland, beat Memphis, turn around, lose to Milwaukee, Chicago. then turn around and beat Boston. It's just who the Kings are. It's just who they are. They just don't fit any mold. They're an oddball 35-35 team, and you just got to ride the roller coaster with them. And I actually really like the spot for them tonight. So I think it's a good spot to fade Boston. Boston's injury report is kind of ugly. No telling who plays, who sits tonight. Porzingis, Brown, Tatum might even pop up. I see a lot of guys on this injury report. Got to try to fade Boston in spots that we can. I'm going to take Sacktown money line. Just to play on the spot, play on the situation. All right. That's all I got for y'all tonight, though, ladies and gentlemen. Money making Monday. Chris, we did it. We did it. We made it. Woo. What you got for sale today over at Pick Dogs Premium?
Yeah, I got my $15 NHL power play. Switched up to the NHL today for the play of the day. Also got an NBA play of the day, and I've got a 3-pack of my favorite college hoops play thrown in there as well. So make sure that you jump on board. We've got a lot of action this week. The week-long pass now gets you into Major League Baseball opening day. We've got CBI and NIT. The Sweet 16 starts on Thursday, so still plenty of action, and it's still a great time to be able to take advantage of it over at Pick Dogs. Use that promo code PICK at checkout. 15% off your purchase. You can pair me and Jay up or any of us at the website. Make some money.
Let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do it. Somebody in the comments says, if you faded Jay's picks this year, you are rich. He does not make the best picks, LMAO. You know, the beautiful thing about this is every single play that I've ever released is 100% documented. And it would just take a quick look to go see that statement is not accurate. Have I had the best season? No, I haven't. I'm actually down games. Matter of fact, I could pull it up on the screen right here for y'all. I think I can. We ain't gotta do all that, but I will look it up though and tell you exactly what I am, because I never lie to y'all. I've never ran from it. But that statement right there is just factually incorrect. Tell you what I am exactly right now. Tell you what I am. In a rough stretch, probably the roughest stretch of my professional career. On the season in the NBA right now, I am 234 and 235. I'm 49.9% on the season, plus 132 units. So even down a game, I'm still up a unit. Y'all know I love my money line dogs. And that's kind of been the story of my season. I just haven't hit the same amount of dogs. The dogs just haven't been coming in for me this season. So yeah, I'm having a down year. Yeah, I'm in probably the roughest stretch of my season. But if you've been fading me, it's not like you're stupid rich. You're probably just as even as I am. So just calling it is what it is. You feel me? Everything here at Pick Dogs is 100% documented. So even if I wanted to come on here and lie to y'all and tell y'all, man, I'm the hottest guy on the planet. I don't lose no fucking game. You can go look for yourself. It's right there. Never lied. Never have to. This isn't a get rich quick scheme. This isn't something that it isn't. I come on here every day, give you guys my opinions, and we try to do the damn thing. You feel me? So now, with that out the way, I have been fairly cold. I have been fairly cold in the NBA. I will not run from that. I believe 2 weeks ago, I was up 1,200 units. Now, I just told you I'm up 150. So it has been a rough run. Looking to turn it around, though. College basketball suspended until what I'm looking at, the main tournament. If CBI or NIT jumps off the page for me, I'll attack it. But if it don't, I'm probably going to leave it alone. So, with that suspended until Thursday, man, this is an NBA-style week, man. This is a great week to turn it around. This is a great fucking week to turn it around. And I still believe, man, y'all know me, when I go cold, as soon as it ends, when we get hotter than fish grease, we're going to an absolute heater. So I might just be sitting on probably the greatest heater of all time coming up soon. So I won't let it rattle me. On the NBA play of the day, I am 76, 63, and 5 on the season. So we're up like 13 games. I'm just letting y'all know it's not as bad as some people are portraying it to be. Like, I'm not even down for the whole season. It's just been a rough stretch, and I get that. I get the light that a lot of people look at me through. I want to be the best, and that's why people hold me to the standard they hold me to. And I got to be the best because I claim to be the best. So let's go on a run, man. Let's go on a fucking run, baby. Let's do it. If you believe me, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Pair me up with Roof, man. Me and Roof are going to run together. Baseball on the horizon, man. Baseball starting Thursday. I will be betting baseball. We do bet baseball here, so I'll have some baseball for you now. I will say to start baseball, if like somebody who's like on a monthly pass or something like that. For me, all sports, NBA except for the NBA, I kind of start a little slower. So like I'm not gonna have a whole lot of volume early in baseball. Maybe 1-2 plays a day as we just get our feet wet. So just telling y'all what it is and what it ain't. Appreciate y'all more than y'all know, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button for us. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Roof, man. We smashing a Nerfy day one baseball, a Yerfy. What we doing? We putting in a parlay. What we doing?
Yeah, we will. There's gonna be some stuff happening. We'll make some money that way for sure.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited for it, man. I'm excited for the stretch run here in the NBA. I'm excited for the back end of this college hoops tournament. It's one of the greatest times to be alive, man. Talking sports, yapping about sports all day, every day. I wouldn't want to be doing anything else. So, feel me? Feel me? Who y'all like to go on a run in baseball this season? While we talk about parlays, tell me who y'all like in baseball to go on a run this year. WNBA coming back up too. Yep, you are right. WNBA on the horizon. It's gonna be a great summer. It's gonna be a great one. Christo, parlay time, Brody. What we got for the folk today, man? What you got for them?
We are going bowling shoe ugly for the parlay today. We're going with the New Jersey Devils money line. Gonna go with the under in Wizards and the over in Pelican Sixers.
I'm gonna give y'all the ugliest parlay of all time. Oh my god. Wizards money line, Mavs money line. That's ugly. Oh my god, it's disgusting, but it's gonna cash. It's gonna cash. Wizards money line, Mavs money line. You can add the stars to it if you want to make it a little more juicy. That's what I got for y'all today, though. I'm gonna put that in too, so I'll sweat with y'all. So if the Mavs don't, this might be like my second bet on the Mavs post Luka trade. So I don't bet them often, but they better beat the Wizards. I mean the Nets today. They better. And then I'll sharp chase today with the Wizards. Sharp chaser play of the day, the Washington Wizards. Sharp chaser play of the day. Chris, Woo Pig Suey, man. Woo Pig Suey, them Calipari boys. Final Four run. Final Four. In my official bracket, I had them losing in the Elite Eight. I want to revise it though. I got them beaten in my official bracket. I got them beating Texas Tech in this round, so I got to stick with it. Calipari boys. Who do they play? The winner of who? That game, winner of Texas Tech, Arkansas plays the winner of who?
Would be hold on. Yeah, I'm blanking on it right now. Give me a sec.
Is it Maryland, Florida?
It is the winner of Maryland, Florida.
So I think in my official bracket, I got them losing to Florida.
Yeah, there's no outside of Arkansas, there's no seed in here higher than 6.
I called the Cinderella, man. I did, man. I called the dark horse. I called it. And we might still be going on a run. And the thing about them is they're not your typical Cinderella because they really had no business being a 10 seed based on the talent on that team. That's what I've been trying to tell everybody all season. From a talent perspective, bro, they one of the best. It just wasn't coming together. Injuries and all that shit. But now it's gonna be a tough. I think Texas Tech is gonna be their toughest test. If they can beat Tech, I think they're gonna beat Florida. If they beat Tech, they're gonna beat Florida. If they beat Tech, they're gonna beat Florida. That's my thought. I think Florida beats crap out.
I can see it.
I think BYU might upset Bama. I think Arizona Duke might be the blowout. Ole Miss been looking all right, man. Shout out Ole Miss. But I don't know. It's the year of the Izzos. The Izzos might sneak out of that one. In my original bracket that I made, I got Tennessee winning the whole damn thing. So I got them beating Kentucky. Auburn probably smashes Michigan. And Houston probably smashed Purdue. In my early leans in college basketball. But we got till Thursday, Friday to look over it. So I'm just like off the top of my head looking at the matchups. Yep. Chris, anything else before we get out of here, buddy?
No, I think that's it. I'm ready to get back home and then start up on baseball.
I feel you. That's how I was. I'm glad to be back home. See y'all tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Money Making Monday. Check out the wraparound. Check out the jam session. Check out 7 free picks in just 5 minutes from Brad. Check out the bank shot breakdown from Romanelli. I don't even know if he did it, but I'm sure he did it. 3 games. I'm sure he did it.
I think so.
Check it out. Check out Kosti's video. Check out Eric's video. Check out Ashley's video. Check out all the videos. See y'all tomorrow. We out here.